What is up? How's everyone doing? This is gonna be a short stream for today. Um, I honestly don't have a lot of time before I have to go get Tyler. Like, probably I have like an hour before I have to go get him. But I had an idea for something that I wanted to do, so I was like, might as well stream, do that idea, throw that idea out there. And yeah. What's up, Sneak? How are you doing, boss? Before Discord ping, what a huge fan, massive fan. Is this too loud? I feel like it's a little loud. Like, I feel like it's a bit loud. Okay, so I had an idea for I want to redo the wall that's around here. Doesn't look good anymore. It's kind of shitty. So this will just be like a little stream where I figure out like the idea and stuff for what I am gonna do and stuff like that. So decent, except I gotta wake up in 5 hours in theory. Jesus, why? Wait, how do you make a laboratory block? Oh, there we go. Nether quartz. Fuck that. Oh, I'm nether quartz. My monitor up there is shaking. School. Oh, yeah. Well, stay in school. Make sure you go to school. I think I could do something cool with this mineral log. Like, look at this crystallized mineral. And just even, like, the wood looks really cool. I think that the wood could look really good with some, where is it? I need to grab some cobblestone. So I have an idea for it, for the wall itself, with some little guard towers on the corners and shit. So let's just grab some, stone, and, let's throw that in there. So I think the mineral will look really good. And I need this stone so I can test out. How's school going, boss? How is everyone doing? You know, I know my last stream was huge. I didn't go the whole last week. I missed a whole bunch of nothing except a German test and a electric installations test. How do you think you're going to do on those? Because you're going to have to retake them. How are people doing in the shorts chat? What's going on? Alright, so I want to do something like this. Goodness, what is the temperature in here? It's hot as fuck. Let's turn this one on too. We haven't had to do this in a while, but we're going to hop in the water. It's gonna cool us down way fast. Okay. So the idea that I have could be something like, and then boom, 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 boom. And then, is there mineral fences? Because that would be cool. Mineral fence. Okay, there's not. So what are some other fences that we can make? This Maho fence. But how do I get Maho wood? Maho. Huh. Doesn't look like I can just easily get Maho. Currently my worst grade is a 2, equivalent to a D in Polish. Bro, it's literally the language you speak. What are you talking about? Look at this door. It looks like a little face. It's adorable. What are some other fences that might go well then? We can't do like a steel fence, like an aluminum fence. Maybe a gate would be better. Like some gates could look great. We actually have desert acacia, and that's a cool green. But then basically something like this, and then let's see how this looks. Yeah, but frankly, I don't give a flying fuck about what was wrong in a selected fragment from ancient Greek mythology BS. It's all good. I also failed English, so I don't really have much to say. I don't really have much to shit on. Huh. I don't like that. Are there mineral slabs? Because there's mineral stairs. There's no slabs? These don't turn into slabs? That kind of fucking sucks. Bunks. And we have to have like these blocks with crystallized mineral. And like we could totally do that, but I don't think it'd be the best idea. I do like these mineral stone torches though. Those could be cool for the wall. I don't know, what if I just did like a slab up? I don't know. Let's look at another thing. Yeah, none of these actually like give, dude. Like none of these look really nice to go with the blue. Besides this Maho, we just can't get that. I think Polish is overall in the bottom tier of classes IMO, just a bunch of buh that I need to know. Yeah, but isn't in Poland isn't that still like a passing grade or whatever? Maybe we make it green. Like let's chop this down and see what it looks like if it's all green. I really don't think I'll like green, but we can still check it out. I mean, honestly, that's kind of sick. Yeah, that's kind of sick. It's kind of dope as fuck. But we do mineral gates, or desert acacia gates, so that we can open it up and shoot and like attack through it. Actually kind of slaps. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now I do need to get like 50%, I think, on my final from Poland. Okay, so you should study up for that shit, dude. I think we're gonna have to go with the green design just because we don't have any other choice. Like if we had this Maho stuff, it would look so good. Maho. Blue Maho. And we can't get it from this asshole. Yeah, he just doesn't give it out. We are gonna need a rubber tree at some point. But that's as good as we can get. I have 3 years of learning new BS information. I got time. I said that too. And then it turns out I did not have time. Okay, we only have one of these left, so we should make sure that we crook these seeds. Or let's check desert acacia sapling. Desertification? What the fuck is desertification? I make something into a desert? Okay, that is the only way to get these. So I have to make sure that I get this. Because if I don't, I'm fucked. So let's grab some of the wood back here. And it's really not a... Let's grab some dirt up here and we'll make it over here. It's really not good odds because they don't give a lot of leaves. Fuck, man. Yeah, just make sure you really stick with it. Do good on it, man. So we're gonna need a lot of materials for this, but it'll be a nice little new thing to go on. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I used all my bone meal. I don't think doing some twerking shenanigans on these ones help. Do you guys grow if we twerk? Fuck. And we still, like, we're also doing this little side quest in between because all of our wheat has to grow before we can keep going on our silk touch process. Because we need feathers. That's, I think, the last thing that we need. But we're gonna make sure we get 2 chickens and then breed them up. So it'll take a bit longer. Oh, let's grab some bone meal. Actually, not doing too bad. I just sucks that this stream is gonna be so short, but it's gonna be great to see Ty. All right. Let's grab some bone meal. We have 47 bones. Yeah, we can spare some bone meal. And we need to make sure we grab a crook. We're gonna get a cool crook, one of the quadruple crooks. Compressed crook is gonna be the best crook always. Make sure you guys always use compressed crook. Holy shit, we just jumped up a fuck ton of viewers. Thank you guys so much. We are currently trying to do a new design for our wall because it's super shitty. There we go. Okay. Oh fuck. Does this not work on their leaves? Oh shit. That's not good. I just kind of took out like a lot of those leaves, and that was our only sapling left. So if we don't get this, then we're gonna have to redo that whole thing. This means probably finding a new desert temple. See if the stone hoe does better, just because maybe because it's like too modded for it. Crook is pretty modded, so. Do these drop saplings? Dude. I don't think it does. Damn. That's bad luck. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out something with the mineral, because we can continuously get. Oh shit. It just has to drop naturally. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Cool then. I was about to say, dude, that sucks. Now we just have to make sure we get lucky enough. There's another one. Alright, cool. Alright, so we have that infinite supply, basically. Doesn't give you a lot of wood for these trees. But hopefully the sapling chance is pretty good. I mean, we got 2 out of that. So. I have no idea how many stacks I need to get or how many I even want to get. Should probably get a decent amount. Because this is going to be... It's going to be pretty long. I'm thinking about tearing this. I want to expand it like 1 out. So it'd probably be best if we start building it a couple outwards. Like, starting like right here could be good. Bros, get the fuck up out my way. Once I turn 18, I can fully drop out since you need to pursue education until 18, but I would want to pass my work-related exams so I'll have a certificate, almost granting me a well-paying job. Stay in school, dude. Jeez. Stay in school. Don't be a bitch. Alright, seriously. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where the fuck did you guys spawn from? What the fuck just happened? F7. Bro, what? Oh, I need to make sure I pick up these saplings. They despawn, I'm fucked. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Dude, what the fuck? I have no idea. Let's see if there's like a green torch. There's not. Okay, so we'll have to stick with some regular torches. It's a green candle. Maybe a white candle, which is pressured wax. Get pressured wax from candleberries. Get candleberries from candleberry seed. We can actually do that. I'm pretty sure they have candleberries for sale. What the fuck? How the fuck did they hit me? Jeez, dude. This takes forever. Okay, cool. Alright, let's drink up some of our water. I mean, I'm not gonna study much from history and such, as I don't give a shit what kind of stone ancient Egyptians used to make tools that were used a trillion years ago. I mean, it's interesting, but I get where you're coming from there. You know? Alright, so this is gonna be 3 tall, and every 4 blocks it'll... Okay, I should hop in water before I straight up die. We'll go ahead and eat some food too. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start some of the layout. We just need a bunch of these fucking trees. Oh, another sapling. Yeah, this is good because we really need to up the production, right? And we're just gonna keep going along this. I gotta really make sure, because then I'm gonna have to adjust this shit, but I want to be able to have that. And there's a sandstorm going, which sucks a bit, but it'll be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. have to make sure our wall is built higher, but I don't want it to look like shit. So it's just a little farming stream, just a little bit. To me, it is not interesting at all, especially with the teacher that's older than Stone. She was there. That's how she knows. Only semi-interesting part of history is modern history, so 19. Dude, your grandparents were born at that time, bro. You're like, you know that shit that happened a trillion years ago, you know, whenever they were like dinosaurs and shit. Yeah, my teacher was telling me about that. Yeah, drop, get cold. Okay. We are certified hood classic freezing. Throw all these in there, throw that in there. Not gonna need this. We do need to get some candleberries though. I don't know about the green candle, but I think this is the best thing I got. Pressurized wax. Takes a lot of candleberries, so it had to be something that I work towards. I think it could look cool on the thing. Yeah, I believe that she was there. In fact, I think she was one of the slaves that buried mummies. Gee, what? Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's throw all this shit in here. A lot of stuff we don't need. Some more food. We don't need the marrow anymore. Keep that water bucket, keep that thermostat. Keep this. Sticks. Nah, we don't need sticks either. Okay. Should eat. Jeez. Alright, we need to see how much these candleberries are. We'll go ahead and waste an emerald or two on them. Okay. Candleberry right there. 20 emeralds! Jesus fucking Christ, chat. I don't have fucking 20 emeralds. Jesus, dude, he's overpriced. He's overpriced. What does it look like? So I can just kind of line scroll. Okay. Oh, yeah. 3. Okay, 3 emeralds is doable because emeralds are pretty hard to get. We do have to sieve them. But if I throw it in one of these, we only have a 1% chance, and I have a diamond stiffen mesh, so it'll be compressed gravel, which is kind of easy to get. So I can probably get a couple stacks of compressed gravel. So we should go ahead and do that. Just some chill mining. When I told my sister she used to go to that school I'm in, that teacher was my history teacher. It's like, god damn, she's still alive. And FYI, she finished the school roughly a year ago. That doesn't seem like too long. God damn. That bitch is still kicking. There we go. Alright. We need 9 stacks of this shit. You know something cool that you can do? You can always control A and it'll auto mine for you. And then the thing is though, on modded Minecraft, it lags. Like you have 2 outcomes. It either starts going and then you're good, or it crashes your game. So you're kind of taking a gamble whenever you do it. I also wanted to go to the Nether because we need an easy source of soul sand. So I thought over time we are going to be throwing We're gonna be making sure that we fill that up. And then our jellied slime armor is really getting there. It's getting gone. The issue is that if we're gonna start burning up bad, like we're already burning up bad, but we need a temperature regulator, and the issue with that is that temperature regulators are really hard to come by. They're just hard to make. Right, you know what, we'll just find it like this. Alright. We need heating coils using blaze powder, and we have to go to the nether for that. So, then a portable temperature regulator. Even worse, we need a whole temperature regulator for that. Once we get this, we'll be absolutely set. But for now, we can't really do much. We have to get to the nether. I'm surprised you even managed to put up with our bullshit. One guy once asked if the ancient fishermen jumped onto the fish and grabbed them by their teeth. What? No, what the fuck? Dude, some people are I'm talking actual certified dumbasses. No shit. No diddy. Alright? Absolute stupid motherfuckers. So we're just doing a lot of mining. And we actually do need to go collect some wood as well, because we're gonna have to smelt a lot of cobblestone for this. For the end plan, the end goal. And we're doing this one because we need compressed gravel, 3 emeralds, get candleberries, plant them, which means that we need to expand our shit, which is fine. You know, I like it. I like expanding the little thing. I mean, one guy in my class just straight up said he has no idea how they accepted him and that he's 100% not going to pass. Oh, is your school like an accept only? Like you have to get invited? Yeah, I already only have like 30 minutes left, so it's only going to be like an hour stream. You know, I think we should make a vision board real quick. So that we don't run out of our ideas. So we'll throw this out here. So there is get to nether. This is for like we should actually label these. So like this one is gonna be quests. Alright. And then get to nether. And then silk touch. And then this is gonna be design. Add space to greenhouse. And then new wall. Yeah, that should be good. That should be it so far. So that'll be good. Just so I don't forget. I'm really bad about forgetting things. Need to get to the nether, get some blaze powder and shit. Although in my shithole, you really have to try hard not to get in. Fill out the submission form and they can reject you. From like what is it? Like a public school or a private school? What is up, OCM? How are you doing, boss? So that's the current plan. Public? What? I mean, yeah, you have to like join a public school. and shit here, but like they accept everyone. And then we have schools. I don't know if it's the same in Poland, but like you have to work your way down. Like if you get kicked out of a public school, other public schools will take you, and then soon no public schools will take you, and you have to go to special schools that are for like troubled teens and shit. And you just work your way down until you get to that last one. And then after that, it's literally like at that point you're basically you're in prison, basically in a prison school. So I don't know if it works the same way in Poland, but in America it's like that. You have to get accepted into private schools, but you have to pay for private school. You know, it costs a lot of money. So not only do you have to get accepted, you also have to make sure you have the money to actually do it. Alright, this is our great pickaxe. It's a little slower, but the durability on it's insane. Durability is absolutely insane. Okay, we're getting a little too cold, so we need to turn these off. I have a guy in my class who was in basically every school in our area. That's the same guy who since the start of September was a whopping total of 3 classes. So he's only gone in 3 times, is what you're saying. And then tomorrow we'll have another Minecraft stream. It'll be like a proper longer Minecraft stream. I just got a bit held up today. Some of those grown yet? Yes, they have. Alright, let's go chop this down. We're clicking multitasking. Already another one, nice. We're gonna expand this until like we get more than we always have trees growing, basically. Alright. Yeah, like our jelly armor is almost done for. Which is weird to me that you have to do the thermal regulator first. Okay. Alright, get that drink. He was at school only one occasion except school year start, and was there for 3 classes before dipping. So what, he's allowed to do that, or he just does it? And we're also gonna have to mine even more cobblestone for the walls. So today I asked Tyler a hypothetical. So I've been seeing a lot of Joe Bazalta. I don't know if that's how you say his actual name. Don't mean to be crude or anything to anyone. But basically he was watching some Mr. Beast videos, and there was this one guy that, like, these guys were dropped in the wilderness. They never met each other. All right, the first, like, around day 50, they get to see their families. Every day they get $10,000, and so for one of those days, they gave $10,000 to see their families. First dude's wife was like, "Get as much money as you can, baby." The other dude's was like, "Baby, you know, when do you want me to come home?" And she was like, "I want you to come home now." Dude, chat. I was talking to Ty, and I was all like, "We're getting that bread, right? Like, you stay out there for 100 days, that's $1 million. Like, I was like, Mr. Beast, you're gonna be bankrupt, bro. I'm staying out here for 15 years. I'm staying out here for a whole year. That's like $3.25 million. Jimmy would be begging me to end the challenge. I'd be like, bro, give me $100 million, and I will. Like, dude, you got me fucked up. Well, our head teacher told us that he might have individual classes or learn from home, but that's not certain, and he technically shouldn't do that. Listen, man, I did a specialized program where I went to school 2 days a week, and the other 3 days I went to a library for 2 hours and worked with just a single teacher, because I was having like really bad I was having crippling anxiety and severe depression, and I was on a bunch of meds for it, and I just couldn't function in school. And so they came up with that specialized program, and it rocked, dude. I bounced back and passed 11th grade, and like I wouldn't have passed it without it, because I was failing every class. I'm talking every class, you know. Besides like PE, because our PE was like you didn't have to do anything, you just showed up. And then, well, PE was weights, and I liked weights. I was still struggling with all my shit, but like I became friends with the people that I did my weights with. I was a scrawny, you know, I'm still scrawny, you know, I'm cut, but I was way scrawnier. So I was super self-conscious and stuff, and whenever they switched me to that, it really, really helped. You know, I was doing better in school, and I was also doing amazing out of school. But I had to have a teacher that like actually sat down with me and told me, this is what you need to do right now. And because I wouldn't do it otherwise. I just didn't care. And I passed 11th grade, and then I was all like, guys, can we do this again for my senior year? You know, I was like, that helped me so much. I'm still suffering from all this. Like, can we do this my senior year, and I will pass with flying colors? And they said no. And I was like, are you sure? Because if you don't let me, I'm gonna drop out. I turned 18 like 2 weeks into the beginning of senior year. Like, I'm going to come in here and drop out. And they were like, yeah, we're not letting you. And I was like, okay. And I told my mom, I was like, they're not letting me, I'm gonna drop out. And she was like, you're positive you're gonna drop out? And I was like, yeah. She was like, well, if you're gonna do it anyways, you know, we'll go ahead and take you up there, and I'll sign the paper, because they have to sign whenever you're under 18. And so I just got my GED instead. But that school sucked, dude. That school absolutely sucked. And look at you now, playing DL2 every week. Look at me now, looking for my own place. All right, steady job, engaged. You know, like, what do you mean? Well, look at me now. I turned out way better than I was. You know, did I definitely like fumble a lot of opportunities that I had? Could I have like, you know, gone to any college I want, and done anything I wanted in my life? Yes. And, you know, all that's behind me, and I have to like be happy with what I have, you know. And the best thing in my life is Tyler. You know, he supports me, he loves me, and he really gets me. You know, he's what makes me happy and what makes me whole. I no longer like suffer from all my other shit. You know, I'm not on meds anymore. I'm not a drug addict anymore. You know, so I've really, really come a long way. I really have. I'm not where I could have been, of course, but I'm happy. You know, and I think that's what's important. You know, I mean, I still stress about everything. Like we're looking at places. I'm in contact with a realtor that I'm going to talk to Wednesday. You know, and that's stressful, but that's life. You know, life's stressful. And streaming is a hobby, and I'm happy that I get to get back into it, because one day I do hope that like it can be a career in something like that. And that's going to take years. It's of course going to take years, but I hope that I can do it. You know, I think it could be cool to go to college for like editing and stuff, so that I can actually learn how to do it. But for right now, you know, we just stick with what we have. And I'm still like doing my own personal learning and stuff. This shit still hasn't grown. Jeez. Oh shit, I should go out there. Has it been 5 minutes? Because if so, this shit's despawned. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck. I gotta make sure if a sapling grows and I cut down the tree that I go check in like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. I don't, you know, it might be different in Poland. I don't know how it works in Poland. You know, like you said, you have to get your work certificate. Like, what is that? College in America isn't even too worth it nowadays. They want you to have experience that you don't have, whether you have a college degree or not. You know, some jobs though, yeah, absolutely, you need to have a college degree in something specific and stuff like that. But a lot of times, no. You know, especially like there's a lot of worker jobs out here. You can work at the mill up here, and it's the paper mill factory, and you can make $30 an hour, but you have to work 12 to 16 hours a day for like 2 or 3 weeks straight, and then you get a week off, and it's a whole thing. But you can also do it where like there's some specialized jobs up there if you get your CDL, which I'm hoping I can get. You get like your CDL and shit, and damn, I was burning up. You can just drive like and move pallets and shit for also like $24 an hour, you know, which is nuts. Alright, we're getting enough soon, and then we're gonna have to climb up in the air and break down every single one of these into gravel. Just to get a stack of compressed gravel, and then we have a 1% chance to get between 1 and 7 emeralds, and we need 2 more. IMO dropping out knowing that it's the current best option for you is a really good choice. I'd rather work on the important things in life like a job than having to worry if you're going to pass exams. Yeah, exactly. If it's what's truly best for you, then do it. If you're doing it because you don't want to put in the hard work, don't do it. Which is kind of like both of my previous situations. I didn't want to do the work, you know? And also I thought it was the best thing for me, and I definitely should have stayed in school because, you know, why not? It was only 1 more year. I didn't really do anything outside of it that was productive at all to me as a person. I kind of just wasted a year. Actually, no, I mean, that's not true. I traveled to Minnesota to see Tyler. I spent about that whole year traveling back and forth, and then it was like 6 months without seeing him, and that was before he moved up with me. Alright, we are almost there. Gotta make sure I grab my iron hammer. Here's the choice of school. Got a piece of hair in my mouth. Here, the choice of school is very important. You can go to school like me and end up with a potential for a job, or you can go to high school and leave with jack shit. Well, so you're dropping out of the specialized school that you're talking about? Like you're in a job school? Or you're going to go to a job school instead? Like, well, I don't understand what the plan is. I got 15 more minutes before I have to go. Probably one of the shortest streams I've ever done. Alright. Now I need to grab my iron hammer. Probably make another one. I can make a diamond hammer. That'd probably be really good. It's only 2 diamonds and you have 4,096. Jeez, a compressed hammer. Actually might be fire, but you need 9. And then you need 9, 18, 27, 36 for this one. Jeez, man. We could... This is nuts. A double compressed hammer is crazy. And that's not even worth... Like, this is because it doesn't have durability. I don't know, we'll see how many diamonds we get, but... I mean, diamonds are pretty easy to come by nowadays. But for now, we're just gonna craft 1 of them. We only have 8 diamonds, so we'll use 2 of them. Where'd I put my sticks? I had like 36 of them. What the fuck? I had so many sticks. Where did I throw them all? I guess I have no idea. Okay, put that there. That there, that there. Okay. This will be 64 blocks tall. Oh yeah, this is probably the fastest way to do this. What's good? How are you doing, boss? Long time no see. How's the YouTube journey going? Saw your last vid, dude. Shit was popping. How are you doing, Wait, Soma. How are you doing, Soma? What's going on? No. Job school is one of the 3 choices you can make for a type of school here, with one other being basically a job in high school where you just learn like in primary. If high school doesn't do anything for you, why go? I mean, why not always just take the job options? Good, well, man, how you been? I've been good. Did like our longest stream in a long time, a collab yesterday. It was like 9 hours long. It was a fun time. It was honestly really fun. You know, on your content, by the way, I had a question. Do you ever feel like doing more than just 100 days, or do you get everything done in 100 days? If so, that's absolutely nuts. I mean, I've been going on this one for is it? Where am I missing it? Bro, I swear this. Oh, day 82. You know, and this is what I have. Because there are people who are afraid of a job like me, according to Goody. Seriously? I mean, what the fuck do you do after? Typically, yeah, I'll finish a huge chunk, if not all, by day 100. Jeez, dude, you're an absolute pro. I'm very just chill on what I do. You must, like, you know. I was wondering if there had been any mod packs that you had, like, been like, yeah, I'm gonna do multiple 100 days on this. And also, like, how like the grind going well, dude? You know? This is probably my shortest stream possible. I'm only doing an hour. I have to go in like 7 or 10 minutes. It just ended up turning out pretty late, but I pretty much just came in here and came up with like a plan of action for like the things I want to do, which is like I'm building a brand new wall. As you can see, I have the outline going. Got some desert acacia starting to grow. It's gonna be like a green stone wall. Gotta go to the nether. Got to expand the greenhouse so that we can get candleberries and then make candle wax and make green candles to go for the wall. There's one called Terraform Craft that can take a while. Never got near the end of it. But then that IMO, not the greatest job you can get at that point. Apply for a job in a half decent store at best usually. Yeah, but how's the pay in Poland? How's it doing? Yeah, grind is good. It's easy to burn out and push, but take a few days off. It's helping a lot. Awesome, dude. I really hope it is. I get burnout. I understand burnout, you know. This isn't the first channel I've ever had. It's the second. But I understand burnout. My speedrun stuff, I'm burnt out on that already. But I've been doing it for, 5 years at this point. So it's like an off and on thing. I'll always have it at heart and I'll always go back to it. But for now, it just ain't the play. Okay, that's all of them, finally. Now I gotta break it all down into gravel. That's awesome. Oh yeah, dude. So like this is, I plan to always keep this going. You ever thought about streaming? Minimum wage in Poland is changing every year depending on inflation. So if you have a job, you should be able to stay alive. Oh geez, I mean that's America. Minimum wage in Texas is $7.25. It's the federal minimum wage. So like a lot of jobs though, they'll pay $9 an hour because Texas has like a non, like in how do I put this? It's not required, but like $9 is like the lowest most companies will go to. $9 an hour, dude. People don't live off $9 an hour. Nah, streaming it for me, maybe one day. Oh, dude, I just think it could totally be a thing for you, because like I wish I could get into videos. I just don't. I'm not good at editing at all, and I'm trying to get better at it, just doing shorts. But long form content, I know it takes you guys forever to edit that stuff, which is like, wow, just that is super cool. I think for you, because you do these 100 days, streaming could be great, because I can't even imagine how many hours you have to put in to do these, and if people want the behind the scenes and stuff, they'll join you to watch that, and then you turn it into a video and you get double the views, if not more, So, and you already built up your following and stuff, so it'd just be like an intro into you, But I totally get it. Streaming isn't for everyone. Just like video formats aren't the thing for me, really. I'm pretty lucky with the job I have. I make $14.25 an hour, and I work 40 hours a week. So my paychecks are around $500 a week. So that's not bad, but it's like buying property and stuff like that is like out of the question, you know? And that's the issue, is that like if you want to have something tangible like that in America, you have to be making basically salary. That's solid, man. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I am 20. I turned 21 in god damn, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks on the dot today, I turned 21, which is, it's nuts. Monthly minimum here was like 700, I believe. Monthly minimum 700. Ooh, that's not as good. Nah, that's really good, man. Don't stress yourself out too much. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to get some property. We're actually gonna be looking at some property and stuff in like a Missouri and Illinois area. Wait, when's your birthday? November 10th, dude. I'll be turning. It'll be my 21st. You know, which is like a huge deal in America. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about it. I can't believe I'm already turning 21. I started this YouTube channel whenever I was 16. It's just hard to believe. It's really hard to believe at times. How about you, boss? No way. Mine is on the 9th? No shit, dude. That's awesome. Well, how old are you gonna be turning, bro? That's a day before Polish Independence Day. Oh, so his birthday is on Polish Independence Day? Oh, no. Sorry, you're talking about November 11th. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Dumb American brain. I'm turning 25. I'm old, bro. Nah, don't sweat it, dude. Don't even sweat it. That's not old. That's not old. Well, happy belated birthday, brother. I will make sure to wish you a happy birthday, and I'll make sure to comment it in one of your videos, bro. You know, are you doing anything special for your birthday? I got 3 minutes left, so I wanted to chat a little bit with you about that. You too, brother. I appreciate it, dude. Hey, you doing anything special, or like a special video, or like going out and doing something? I'm hoping we can mine all this in the next 3 minutes. Oh yeah, the diamond one is much faster. I just couldn't imagine a double compressed. My girlfriend is taking me away for the weekend somewhere. At least I get away from the screen for a bit. I feel you there, dude. My personal plan is so me and my nana, because I'm currently over at her house doing this because the other house is getting rented out. Airbnb and stuff. Make some extra money on the side. My nana, it sounds bad, but I like to gamble, but like slots only, and I like to play like penny slots. I'm the type to like, I'll bring a bucket and like go play some penny slots. Once I'm out, you know, just because it's fun. So I'm gonna go to the boats, which is like basically a floating casino, and I'm just gonna gamble on slots and like drink. And my fiance, he is super, like, if he's on a boat and it sways even a little bit, seasick immediately. Doesn't matter if it's stopped, doesn't matter if it's moving, doesn't matter at all. Seasick instant. So he's not coming, but we're gonna go out and have a nice dinner and stuff. Dude, let me know how the weekend goes, you know? That's super nice. I hope it's something super cool. Genuinely. Gamba on top, dude. Don't gamble. That's so sick. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, I'll make sure to. I mean, there's some casinos in like Louisiana and stuff that are 18, but I was like, I'll just wait. I'll wait until I'm 21. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A great birthday for me and my nana. So it'll be nice. And I hope yours is just as good, dude. Genuinely. I hope that it is an absolutely amazing time. Alright, I'm gonna get the last of this cobblestone. I think I have time. And then we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. So I just want to say to everyone, if you aren't already, make sure you sub. Make sure you join the Discord down below. You know, stay in touch with the community. Make sure you vote on what streams I do. You get to see my schedule, which I do post on YouTube, but the vote itself, that is Discord exclusive. And it'd just be nice to see some more people in there. We have a great community, we truly do. Oh my gosh, I just watched that despawn in front of my eyes. So I really appreciate it. Make sure you check out Ash's channel, by the way. He's a great YouTuber. He does 100-day modded Minecraft videos. He absolutely kills, you know. Like genuinely a cool dude. Videos that I personally like, you know. All right. Oh shit, yeah, we're gonna fucking burn to death. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of the stream, everyone. Thank you so much, Sneak. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate it. Take care, bro. Have a happy birthday. Appreciate you. Of course. Thank you to everyone who joined me. Ooh, knock something over. Thank you to everyone who joined me, and I will see you guys soon. Missing, make sure to pre-order the Beast. Sneak banned for life. Alright, I hope everyone has a good one. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Minecraft Monday. This one will be longer, like around 3 to 4 hours.